Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this video podcast of Global Fleet. I hope that you are doing well. I am. A special podcast today because only last Thursday we got the confirmation that two fleet management companies in North America had just merged, Donlen and Wheels. And already today we have the pleasure of meeting with Shlomo Crandus, who is appointed the new CEO of the new Donlen-Wheels company. Shlomo, I can imagine that you are doing well. Have you also slept well last week?
So, Stephen, I haven't slept much over the last few months, but the energy and excitement of this combination makes it really easy for me to stay awake. So
I can imagine. First of all, why is this a good match? Why does Donlen fits with Wheels and vice versa?
yeah, so in both companies, everything starts with the client. Both businesses were started, owned, and managed by families, and both developed strong customer-focused cultures. Donlen was family-owned and managed for over 40 years, and Tom Callahan has done a fabulous job of keeping the culture alive under Hertz and Athene ownership. And Wheels was family-owned and managed for over 80 years. And I've been at Wheels for 16 of those years, first working for Jim Frank and then Dan Frank since he's been leading the company. The Wheels culture is very strong, and part of the reason that I was chosen for this new role is because I've been on the management team and maintaining our culture for the past decade and a half. I believe in the value proposition and understand that our sincere focus on doing right for our clients differentiates both Donlen and Wheels. In the case of both companies, we have an intense focus on client service and on client success. It's in our DNA. We're very similar.
Okay. How many vehicles do you manage together?
So we manage about 500,000 vehicles, so almost 500,000, and we own and lease close to 350,000 vehicles.
Is that enough to stay really competitive on the North American fleet marketplace? As I can imagine that ARI or Element, they have much more vehicles.
So this makes us number 2 in North America and very close to the size that Element is at. So it absolutely makes us very competitive.
Okay. What can you tell us about the new company and the new company name?
So I'd like to hear your suggestions for or vote for the new company name. It is something that we're thinking about. Our employees have already given me many suggestions. And we're going to look carefully at it. We're fortunate that both names are well known in our space and we have a lot of brand equity. So we will figure that out.
When do you want to launch that new company? When does the integration needs to be effect?
So on the integration, we're going to be very careful about that. I'm actually at our Donlen offices today, and we're meeting with the senior leadership teams of both companies. And we're at a point where we've already started working together in areas sort of behind the scenes that don't impact clients. And our objective for the integration is to have no disruption with clients. Our new parent, Athene, has told us that we better do it right. And in some cases, that means we may take a year or 2 years to integrate parts of the company. And we have many clients who were through another integration in our space a couple of years ago. And our situation is very different because we don't have 60 or 90 days or 3 months to get off of our systems. We can stay on our systems as long as we need to or want to. Athene acquired these companies because they liked what each of us was doing. They're very supportive of what we were doing. And if we come back and tell them we need to be on 2 systems, that will be okay. If we come back and tell them it takes 2 years to do a very careful transition, that will be okay too. One thing that Jim Frank always used to tell us was measure twice, cut once. It's also attributed to Abraham Lincoln, but but that is going to be our approach. We're going to be very careful.
So
The other
it's
thing
not,
that,
sorry.
yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, no.
Yeah, the
So
other
it's,
thing we're very focused on doing is ensuring that we don't change the people, the faces that our clients are interacting with. It's very important. That's something that both the folks at Donlen and Wheels have always been focused on, and nothing is going to change on that front.
so there will not be a major change for your customers in the upcoming months, let's say. Then normally
No.
there will be no new company, new company name, and let's say yes, a new culture. No, that is not the case.
No, the cultures are already very similar. And part of the reason that our clients, both at Donlen and at Wheels, have come with us is because they appreciate our culture that's very focused on their success. And that's one thing that we have to keep the same.
What is the ambition? Can you tell us a little bit what the ambition is? Is it to be the number one? Is it to stay, let's say, ahead of the curve when it comes to innovation? What is the ambition?
So there's a couple different parts to the ambition. Our new parent does want us to grow. Our parent wants us to provide even more offerings to our clients. So Wheels historically has been very conservative. And so there's a number of companies that we didn't do business with because we, either for credit reasons or other reasons, will be more open to doing business with more companies. And our parent company is also very supportive of us adding products to our product set. So the idea is we have a $215 billion in asset company that wants us to grow. They're going to put their might, meaning financial strength, behind us. And as we come to them with new products and new opportunities to lease vehicles and even different types of equipment and assets, we want to be there for our clients. We want to be a single source. And we think doing that together with this sort of client-first culture is going to really differentiate us as we move forward.
Okay. The final question that I have, and I need to ask it, I know that it will be probably a challenging one, but Wheels is in a global alliance with ALD. Donlen
Yes.
is in an alliance with Athlon. You also read the news that LeasePlan and ALD are talking. What is your opinion about going forward with the alliances? Can we dare expect a disruption?
Yeah, you will not get a disruption. We have two great partners. We've already spoken with ALD, who's very supportive of the merger, and we plan to speak with Athlon also this week. And Wheels and Donlen are here to serve global clients, and we will have a very strong global solution. We already have one, and I expect most likely we'll go with one of the solutions we already have.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Shlomo Crandus, thank you very much. Thank you for your time. Thank you also for your willingness to answer our question and for your first reaction, of course. We are looking forward to hearing more from you and your new company, and we wish you all the best. And of course, we hope to meet with you on the 2nd of December for our virtual Global Fleet Conference. To the audience, if you like this video podcast, and I'm sure you do, then please share it also with your colleagues, and don't forget to watch the next episode of our Global Fleet podcast. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yes, Stephen, thank you very much.
Thank you.